Previously on Plotting Parsons.
But as you're looking around, you see a knight on a horse. You can't make me come here any more times. You gotta give me the taxes. You're lucky these folks came in. I hope you are doing better next month, because I'll be back. And you set this crossbow bolt on fire, and you eat it. Like, you just slide it right down your throat. And then you just reach in and you pull it right back out, and it's still on fire. Everyone is super impressed, and they all clap. One guy's like, I wasn't gonna stay here, but now I am. Sand and Bland are there. They're like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan.
We need a wagon.
I have exactly one wagon that my grandfather gave me. You can keep it.
He's no health.
Look, I almost died today.
You see her, eyelids stirring, and then her eyes open. You guys saved my darling's life. I can't thank you enough. I think I know how I can help you. I help out in the Armor Deluxe in town. I think we can get you a deal. Follow me, come with me. Hey, honey, I'll be back after I help these guys out, alright? And when you get to the Armor Deluxe, there's a knight sitting on a horse. Well, I'm glad someone decided to show up. We have a lot to talk about. Mr. P453 and Slim Jimothy
in the house.
Peanut plays.
Peanut plays.
The vacation house.
We got one more.
I don't know what my...
Dana does D&D.
Yep, perfect. Appreciated.
Let me go over what happened last time really quick. You killed that stone golem, but with the help maybe that you didn't ask for or needed from Trullo, the wizard, who then saved the people he murdered. And he
so confusing.
teleported you back to the entrance to the woods, where you found the wagon that Cooki took, and you went back to town, saved Veronica, and went with her husband, who has a name. You went with her husband, Delvin, to the weapon shop where he works, because he was going to pay you, but sitting outside was a knight, and that's where you guys are at.
Wait, I don't remember this.
Yeah, I remember it.
He said we have some things to talk about, and that was the end of it.
I would like to look and see if I can find the gold that we gave to the knight right before we left.
Wait, we gave gold to
I'm just going to take a look and see if I can find.
Before you guys start anything, first, Dana decided that she can become a badger.
I was supposed to have done this a while ago. Sorry, everyone.
You guys also got 1,000 experience points from killing the golem. It does not bring you to the next level, but it brings you pretty close. So next time you do anything, you'll get to the next level.
1,000?
What's next level?
4.
No, what? How many
2,700. So Steve Jr. grows another level.
So...
Nice, Steve Jr. just got 6 more health.
What? I only ever got 1.
Oh, no. I think the pig probably has more health than you do now, right?
Almost definitely.
How much health do you have?
He also gets this new thing. I'm going to give it to you. Now that he's level 3. I honestly didn't expect him to survive this long, but here he is. So he gets this thing called Relentless. If the boar takes 7 damage or less, that would reduce it to 0 hit points. It is reduced to 1 hit point instead.
You mean that it's the pig? So it's harder for it to die.
You can use once per short or long rest. Okay, your pig got a little stronger with this level, because he's been doing pretty good.
Oh, he now has a 1 strength. Yay.
Okay, alright, so...
Really quickly though, can you remind me of who this knight is? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
The tax collector.
I remember the tax collector.
So 2 times ago, there's a tax collector that went to Gerald's Inn and demanded money.
And
What's a blowgun?
And you gave him the rest of Ted's money.
Blowgun.
I'm gonna put on my golden knight's helmet behind everybody.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Just last thing before we start, I just want to point out that we've been pretty linear thus far, and most of it's been you gotta do what seems to be next and fight people. But there's going to be a lot more flexibility in the next bit, so feel free to try and solve the problems in more creative ways than running and gunning, and you can do what you guys want to do. Okay, so yeah, you're
Gunning.
You're in front of this armor store, and this knight looks at the 5 of you, and says, "Finally, someone showed up. We have a lot to talk about."
I'm going to look to him and say, "Sergeant, I'm your captain. Stand down." Out of my knight's helmet.
Did you just put it on right in front of him?
No, I was behind them. I'm tiny.
Which makes this even funnier. Yeah, I'm down with having stood in front of him.
There's no way he's convinced by you because he knows who his sergeant is. And he says, I take that's a joke?
No, I'm your captain's captain.
That would be the Lord Denethen himself.
That's me.
That's not
Have you ever
you.
seen him?
I have seen him. I know him.
No, I'm
afraid you must be mistaken.
I'm gonna say I'm Lord
not.
Denethen's captain.
That would be the gods themselves. Actually, that's not true. That would be the Lord of Alienda.
Yeah,
I take off my helmet and I say, I apologize. I'm an entertainer.
of
So
course.
it was a joke.
Yes.
It wasn't very funny, but I appreciate you trying to calm the situation
I
down.
don't have any helmet on, so.
Anyway,
Lord Denethen.
Would you like to see another?
who here works here?
I'm Lord Denethen.
Delvin raises his hand and he says, "I do, sir." And he says,
Oh, Delvin.
"I do, sir." That's his voice. The knight says, "Well, I've been trying to collect the equipment you owe us. We've had a deal." Delvin shakes his head and he says, "I'm so sorry, sir. My wife has been very sick and I haven't been working, honestly. I couldn't. But isn't Henglaive in there?" The knight shakes his head and says, "I've been trying to pound this door down. Well, I could if I wanted to. I've been knocking on this door for a while and nothing." So then Delvin says, "He's in there. Come on." He unlocks the door with the key from his pocket and opens up and he says, "Henglaive! Henglaive!" There's no response. He walks to the
Henglaive.
center of the room and kicks aside a rug and opens up a trap door and looks inside. He says, "Henglaive, what are you doing?" And you hear like, "Shh." And all of you are just kind of looking, including the knight, at this happening. And Delvin says, They hear you." And Henglaive crawls out and he says, "Hello." I'll keep going. The knight.
Hello.
The knight says, "So you've been hiding in there, huh?" And Henglaive goes, "No."
We had him looking for something for us.
Oh,
Actually. Some equipment.
Yeah, I was looking for something. I couldn't find it.
Oh, that's a bummer. I wish you had, but understandable.
The knight shakes his head and says, "Well, you know why I'm here." And Henglaive kind of shudders a little bit. You guys are asking too much of us. We can't make these things quick enough." And the knight shakes his head again and says, "That's the deal."
What are you trying to make?
Henglaive sighs and says, "We make armor for the army, for these guys, honestly, over in Denethen. And yeah, I haven't been able to finish your equipment. I'm sorry." The knight walks a little bit closer to Henglaive, who kind of cowers a little bit down. The knight says, "How do you suggest then we proceed from here?" And Henglaive shrugs his shoulders, says, "Well, I don't have the equipment for you is the thing." And then the knight says, "Well, would you be more efficient at working if you were working in Denethen?" Henglaive says, "No, all my stuff's here. I need to be here." Then he says, "Well, would it make your apprentice work quicker if you were in jail?" And Henglaive goes, "No, you can't take me to jail. I'm the only one who knows how to make this armor. He's just my assistant. He doesn't know how to do it." And then he looks at Delvin and says, "Well, why don't I take him as collateral instead?"
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
And
Shut your mouth.
Delvin kind of swallows back a tear and he says, "Well, I guess my Veronica is better now."
Oh no! Now I'm gonna sneak up behind the knight.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna casually tap his shoulder and do the X-nay on the sneaking up behind the knight A sign.
Where's the prison that you intend to take Delvin to?
Oh, Delvin will be in the prison in the palace at Denethen.
Well, isn't there a prison here?
He shakes his head and says, "No, he has to be under our watch."
So there isn't a prison here?
I have a question.
Or he just has to be in.
Why do you care so much about this?
Right. I
Out
was
of
about to ask the
curiosity.
same.
What's this
Question.
special about this armor?
This is straight from the top. We need this armor, and
Why?
There's no one else that can help supply it?
this is our biggest and closest supplier.
Why don't you just
So you're about to
clone him?
weaken your biggest and closest supplier in order to get the armor that you need?
I'm pretty sure that Henglaive can find his way because next time it'll be him going.
But then you'd have nobody from your biggest and closest supplier.
I think you could clone.
I'm on
Bad
orders.
business.
I'm on orders.
This doesn't make sense.
I'm on orders from my captain.
Clone
And
his assistant.
Who's your captain?
I don't know how to clone.
Well, you remember when I offered to be your captain earlier? It's
You
still on
claimed
the
to be
table.
my captain, and then you claimed to be my captain's captain, who is Lord Delworth.
And I complain.
And then you said it was a joke, which I said was unfunny.
I'm Lord
You said you
Delvin's
appreciated
uncle.
That's not possible. You're a dragon.
Yeah,
Lord Delworth is human.
yeah.
I've met his parents.
His,
They were great people.
his grandma is a real dragon.
And his parents would be dragons. This doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. His grandpa.
You see him kind of tracing down a tree, like a family tree with his one finger. And he's like, no, yeah, is this another joke? Are you an entertainer too?
No, but it's a jerk.
That was a little bit more funny than his joke.
Well,
Thanks.
do you mind if, before
not that
Delvin
funny.
goes, we speak with him alone outside for a minute?
You can say whatever you want to say to him right here. And he actually, at this point, grabs Delvin's arm.
Oh
And
no.
now he's holding on to Delvin. You see a
Maybe
little
that's
tear
it.
go down Delvin's face. But he nods and he's like, I understand. It's okay, guys.
We'll comfort
It
you.
won't be long. Henglaive. And Henglave's like, yeah? He's like, you better get this stuff made. And he says, yeah, I know.
Boy.
If he makes it, will you let Delvin go?
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my trust will be restored in you.
And us?
Well, what should we do?
What did we do wrong?
Should we let him go?
You don't have any trust in us?
How hard could it be to break into the palace prison, right?
You know you're saying this, right?
No, we're having a.
This is out of character?
Yeah, well, I assumed that was out of character, right?
Yeah.
Saying, should we let him go? That's a. Yeah, sorry, Zay.
Okay. How about
Zay's
we
like,
say-
don't say that to the
How about
guard.
we say out of character when they're talking? Out of
Okay.
character. Out of
Fair.
character.
Okay.
So, like, off the record?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of your out of character sentence, you say out of character
Over?
again. You know, over.
Like over. Okay.
Out of character. Hi guys. Over. You don't have to do the sound effects.
It's optional, but encouraged.
Encouraged.
Yeah.
So out of character, what do we want to do? Do we want to let him go, or do we want to, I don't know, attack the guard?
We could ask him to take us instead, all of us.
All of us. I don't know if all of us should go, because then I guess we could all break out of the prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about the whole conversation?
I'm ready for whatever you
How
guys
about the
do.
whole conversation starts with out of character, and then
Yes.
once the conversation finishes, then
Well, what are your thoughts, Isaiah? Do you think
Or
we
you
should?
could develop character voices, and then I'd just know.
Take me with you.
Oh dear. Yeah, work on that.
Take me with you.
Getting worse. But,
Take me with you.
Oh boy.
right now.
do we want to do something now, or do we want to let him go and figure out how to help him afterwards? It doesn't sound like he's in imminent danger,
I think
so it might be better just to let him go and help him.
I don't know if these are people that we should trust if they're doing these kinds of things.
And
DM.
I mean so irrationally.
DM.
Yeah.
Have we met Delvin before?
Delvin's
Yeah.
Veronica's husband, the woman that we saved.
The
You-
one.
You saved the sick dwarf woman last
Oh. Cookie's-
last game.
Cookie's
sister.
sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how's your sister?
Right.
I'm gonna.
Not doing so well.
Okay.
Her husband's being taken to jail.
I'm gonna ask Delvin if, and you say if you ask a character or talk to a character, and then finish that, you're still off character.
Sure.
So I'm gonna ask Delvin how Cookie's sister is.
Well, I'm still pretty skeptical about how that lineage works, but you were just there with me. You saw her. She's alive and awake. Yeah. So good. Definitely good, because that wasn't the case before.
Okay, that's
So-
good.
The knight's like, okay, any other questions for Delvin before I take him? Because we're about to head out.
Did you just say Dylan?
Delvin.
I would like to go with take me with you.
Over.
Take me with you.
Oh no.
Okay, over. Over.
Henglaive, do you know this guy?
He's
Henglaive
my brother-in-law.
shakes his head. Who's?
No, Henglaive is the other guy.
He's
I know.
my friend.
Oh.
Don't really need to take you. Henglaive doesn't know you or care about you. It's not gonna, and it's just gonna be really annoying for me.
Is my sister.
Like, it's gonna be crowded enough with two people on a horse. Like,
I'm so small.
Cookie,
Yeah.
I have a wagon.
Let it go. Cookie, let it go.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and grab his ear and get ready Thunderbolt with my hand that's grabbed his ear.
Whose ear are you grabbing?
Cookies.
You're gonna Thunderbolt Cookie?
No, he's just getting ready
Please
to.
take
He's
me
like,
with you. Please, I beg you.
Okay,
That
now I'm
man.
using Thunderbolt on his ear.
Okay, go ahead and use Thunderbolt on his ear.
Okay, so on hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Alright, I guess roll a d8.
That could kill me.
How
It doesn't he have to roll to
Roll to hit.
hit me? Yeah.
He's holding onto your ear. Are you letting him hold your ear?
Well, I'm trying to pull away, obviously. I'm not going to just be like,
Oh.
sure, use your shocking grasp.
Alright, roll
I'm used to it at this point.
a sleight of hand instead of an attack roll.
And that's a d20.
So you're trying to grab his ear.
this one here.
Is a 16.
16. That's pretty good.
Do I?
I guess, Steve, roll a dexterity check against that to see if you get out of there.
I
Or
am
Cookie.
Steve.
17.
Oh, he dodged.
Ooh.
Just
He
barely.
dodged just barely. There's like flickers of electricity that like make the hair
Okay.
on his
So
head
then-
stand up.
So then I'm going to.
I'm going to try and kindle Isaiah.
I'm gonna.
Kindle Steve.
I'm gonna.
Set him on fire
I'm gonna.
So you're gonna try and set him on fire with what?
with my fire starter.
How quick does that go?
Very slow.
Okay. So Steve, what do you?
It's kind of like a
So I'm-
match on
so I'm gonna.
log.
So I'm gonna dodge it.
Takes some time for it
And,
to kindle.
And grab his ear and pull it as hard as I could. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
Okay, at
I'm
this
gonna,
point-
I'm gonna tickle him.
At this point, the knight has been watching this, and he's like, "Okay, this is
He's
as good a
left.
time as any is leaving. Come on, Delvin." And Delvin goes with him, and they both leave. And you hear like a horse
Can't you talk to horses?
neigh, and then it
Have you
runs
talked to
away.
animals yet?
Why didn't you talk to the horse?
Well, I didn't think about that.
Well, now it's gone.
Oh man, it's the
So
only
you're-
animal in there
you're-
besides us.
You're in this you're in this shop quibbling while Hanglaive, he like puts his head in his hands, and he goes, "Oh, what have I done? Oh no."
Now I'm gonna continue trying to tickle me.
What's wrong, anyway?
And Cookie.
I don't know if I can make this armor that I need to make, especially not without Delvin. Oh gosh, what have I done? Oh,
What do you need Delvin for?
Can I please tickle Cookie?
it's just help. I can't do this by myself. It's kind of why I'm in this situation.
Well, you've got
Can you,
Lots of hands.
We need
the
to.
two of us.
How about we just go and get Del?
do any of you know how to make armor?
No.
We could.
Are you
I'm a
blacksmiths?
tinkerer.
You're
I can
I
carve wood.
Do you have a
I
full
thought-
tinkerer's kit?
No, I've been
Oh,
working on it.
wow.
Just doesn't seem to be anywhere in this
Wow.
in this world for some reason.
He has
Everywhere I
been
go,
working on it
there's
quite
just
some
a piece.
time.
Or two.
I'm tickling Cookie now.
Wow, alright, go ahead and try and tickle Cookie while this
D20.
conversation's happening.
Can I ask
Cookie,
why they
dexterity
need
check.
I
so
got
much armor and all of the sudden?
I dodged it.
I don't know. It's been a few months of this. The Lord Delworth has been sending his knights to collect more armor and more money. We had a deal where we didn't have to give them as much money in return for some pretty heavy duty armor, which was fine at the beginning. I had plenty extra, and no one was really buying it. But I ran out the last time he was here, and I didn't expect him back for a while. But he came back pretty quick, and
So I'm sorry, I'm not following. They're raising the taxes that they're asking you to pay,
yeah.
and instead of taxes, they're taking armor.
Yeah, lessens the taxes for us because we can give them armor, which they need.
This feels very unethical. So
It is.
So why is Denethen so evil?
Denethen has, for most of my life, and I'm pretty old. I'm a dwarf, so I'm like 160. Right in smack middle age. It's been great. Delworth is a kind of a new ruler, but even when he started a few years back, he was great. And they've protected this land and Dunfree out west, and pretty safe. These knights usually were roaming around, kind of keeping us safe. But lately, they've really just been collecting money.
Huh.
Sounds like there's some influences at
Yeah,
play.
there's a shift happening here.
Could you guys? I don't even know you guys. What are your names?
I'm Steve, and my name is not Steven, just Steve.
Good
That's good. Yeah, I just thought it was Steven in my head, so I'm glad that you did that. Thank you.
Theeva.
Withered surprised Cookie.
That's a name.
He just goes by Cookie though.
And And Ted's like, I'm Ted. I'm also playing this game.
Oh, Ted.
Hey, Ted.
I thought we left you outside.
No, I was in here the whole time. That was kind of disturbing, but also I got kind of distracted because this really shiny, like points at some armor. He's like, yeah, that's made from special rock. It's not very good, but it's very shiny. It's kind of a showpiece. Anyway, it's kind of not on topic. If you guys could do me a favor and go plead my case to Delworth, I'd appreciate that so much. I don't think I can get Delvin back by making this armor. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Well, you should have said that at the beginning, so we could have fought the one knight that was there instead of going to the
That's a good point.
very secure prison.
You guys were gonna fight that knight?
Yeah.
Of course.
You guys?
Of course.
Yeah.
The four of you.
We fought.
And
I was going to set the horse on fire.
No, you weren't.
That was my plan.
Your plan was.
I promise we can get more done than what it seems.
There would have been 6 of us, in fact.
You guys seem pretty busy fighting each other, but that's okay.
Oh, once I almost killed Theeva.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Why are you so surprised about that?
About
Is
you
it,
fighting a knight?
Strong knight?
Well, yeah, their knights are very strong. I mean, they're wearing my armor. It's great armor. There's not many piercing points.
Well, then I think
So
you ought to give us some of your armor so then we can have a chance.
Well,
if things go south.
Here's what I can do for you guys, and I know you guys helped out. It sounded like you guys helped out Veronica, and for that I'm deeply appreciative.
Veronica's his sister.
And
Cookie.
what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Keep going.
I have lots of other things that the Denethens don't need or want, and he points at some stuff laying out on his shelf. And he says, I think you all could pick one thing you guys could all pick one of these things. And he kind of starts going through them. He says, I got these, and he holds up a handful of like these throwing stars, and he says, yeah, you can throw them at people. And shrugs and puts them down. Picks up an axe. He's like, got an axe. Puts it down. Picks up a sword. Got a sword. Down. Picks up a big glaive. He's like, got a glaive. Puts it down. He picks up a blowgun and a poison dagger.
What's a blowgun?
It's like a tube that you.
What?
Not playing other games at all over here.
Sorry. I was just practicing my new bagpipes.
Your clown music.
It's trumpet.
I'm getting really good at the bagpipes.
You can even make it sound like other instrument. A blow dart is like basically a tube that
It's a blowgun.
or a blowgun.
Oh, can I have the poison dagger?
Can I have the blowgun?
Okay.
I also have these darts. He holds up some poison darts, and he holds up a vial. He's like, here's some like poison for the darts. Obviously, I have all the stuff. It's not just.
Blowgun?
Oh, you might be interested in this one. He brings out this big staff. He says, this I actually got in return from a traveler a while back. It's a staff, and he told me it's called the Staff of the Sun, and it is called the Staff of the Sun. I'll tell you what it does. When you're in the sun, it gives you +2 attack and +2 damage when using a melee attack with the staff. That's it. It does 1d6 damage like a regular staff.
What does +2 damage mean?
I'm telling you this as the DM.
Oh, okay.
My description for it is gathers its energy from the sun just like plants do! ! Okay. Yeah, that's the stuff I have. You're all about worth the same thing. I'll give you each one thing. If it's going to help you break out.
Can I have the blowgun?
Is there anything that doesn't require a lot of dexterity?
You want the blowgun? I think your character is proficient with darts.
That works out.
So that actually works out.
But don't you want the staff?
No, I never said I wanted it.
I'm going to try and persuade, what's his name?
Henglaive.
To give Steve the staff and the blowgun. I'm
Okay.
going to say, well, let's instrumental in saving Veronica and in
All of our other questions.
really leading our party. Would you do me a favor and give Steve both the staff and the blowgun?
All right, roll your persuasion.
Please.
He looks at Steve and he's like, "You mean the one who just tried to kill you?" That's.
I didn't try to kill him. It was just a little.
Listen, if you guys both want both of them, like one of you take the staff, one of you take the.
Well, I want the
blowgun.
poison dagger. So.
Can I again ask
Ted.
if any of these things don't require dexterity? Which is going to be the least.
The sword.
the sword, the axe.
Axe.
It's actually a great sword and a great axe.
They're
The
great.
sword.
Might as well take them. They're great.
Because I mean, like, there's
no,
no
there's-
sense in me taking a thing that's gonna like. I would take the throwing stars, but I
The-
assume that is gonna require quite a bit of
the
dexterity.
staff is a melee attack, so that's attack roll, not a dexterity roll.
I'll take the sword.
You'll take the great sword.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take the great sword.
Ted, I'm gonna tell Ted that he should get the staff for me, because
Ted should probably get it.
wants
Ted's
me to
like, wait a second. No, I definitely want the throwing stars. I left my entire crossbow in the woods.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll
As
just get the blue.
As a place marker.
Yeah, and none of us remembered about that, and we just left it. Yeah, it's gone. I need these throwing stars, and he takes the throwing stars and puts them in his pocket.
I'll get the blowing star. I mean, the
The blow darts.
the blow gun.
Sure, here you go. And he gives you this blowgun, Isaiah. It has 25/100 range, so max 100, minimum 25 range.
How do you figure it out?
How do you figure what out?
How much range do it?
Oh, it depends how far away you are from an enemy.
Oh, so you can choose.
So you can shoot between 25 feet away and 100 feet away from an enemy.
Okay, and then I can just use my ice beam for anything below 20.
You have 20 poison darts.
So I can only use it 20 times?
Unless you get more poison.
You can
darts.
buy more darts. You also have a vial of poison that you can use to fill darts with. The darts you have already have poison in them, so that's kind of like for future. The vial of poison can also be used with the dagger, because the dagger's poison runs out eventually too. And the poison dart will do 1d4 piercing damage, but the thrower has to do a Constitution saving throw each at the beginning of their turn, each turn until they save, and it does another 1d4 damage.
Well, I'm going to take the sun staff, and then I'm going to give the poison dagger to Steve Jr., a member of our party. And I'm going to say, listen, Steve Jr. has been instrumental
He's
in
stronger
leading us
than,
to this point.
he's
If it
stronger
wasn't
than
for
him.
his incredible
He's-
gas abilities, we wouldn't be here right now.
I don't.
We need to give something
And Steve
to
Jr.
Steve Jr.
is just
if we
gonna-
want to have a fighting chance to save your
If
friend.
you guys, you can
Steve
just
Jr.
buy.
and Steve
You can
Jr.
buy something.
And Steve
I mean,
Jr. is gonna
honestly,
The
Steve
poison.
Jr.
This dagger is only 20 gold pieces, guys. Like you don't have
I
to
don't even have 20
swindle your
gold
way
pieces,
into this.
so.
Steve Jr.
but honestly, also like
And
we are doing you a huge favor here.
Yeah, and
I have other things
Steve
I really
Jr.
need to be doing, like getting up to my training.
Steve, do you
For
have anything to
example?
add to this?
Say.
okay. Well, the pig in the fart, has a very nice ability, and he's showing it off.
please just try and convince him that Steve Jr. needs to have a weapon.
Yeah,
Steve
kind
Jr. needs to have a weapon.
of. Can you show me wielding it?
I have some rope from
Now,
Theeva.
Can I
the pig is
use
gonna
my
grab it in
whispering?
his mouth and just gonna wield it.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see him cut that rope with the dagger. He gives the dagger to the pig, and you hold up. I guess you hold up the rope.
Yeah. Wait, don't you have some magic you can use?
Do you have magic you can use? Because I can
Become a pig?
I can become a pig. Can you imagine? But I can persuade a beast to perform a small favor for me.
Persuade the pig.
Well, the pig is going to.
At,
Well, the pig is just gonna grab
at the
the weapon
gym's
and charge
discretion.
The pig is just gonna. Steve Jr. is just gonna charge after him.
No.
With
I
the
think,
dagger.
I should try to.
Dagger.
Well, let's. Yeah,
But
I think
Steve Jr.
Theva's idea is a good idea.
I'm gonna try to speak to. I mean,
Steve
you
Jr.
let me know basically if I can do it. It's a.
I don't think Steve Jr.
haven't
would.
used it yet.
I don't think Steve Jr. would know that the rope is your enemy. So it loves you, but it doesn't know that the rope is something that you wanted to attack.
Then I will
Wait.
pretend that
I
the
didn't
rope
say
is
anything.
talking.
No, I was talking to. I was talking to.
Well,
To
I'm
Steve.
gonna tell
Okay.
him. I'm gonna tell him this is just a test, and I would like you to attack the rope.
Steve doesn't know what you're saying. He
I-
doesn't know.
Steve
Let
Jr.
me.
For Steve Jr.
Why don't
Yeah.
I try? Because I can actually speak to him.
I've got something I can use too.
And I'm gonna get down and whisper to Steve Jr. and say like, okay, Steve Jr., you really gotta go attack the rope, the long thing, over by Cookie.
Steve Jr. is like. Does it say anything else on your thing? Like you have to do a roll of some sort or
No, it just says it's your discretion, so you can tell me whatever you
by
want.
discretion? Okay, roll nature roll, I guess.
Okay.
I have something I can use. This doesn't work.
This is out of control. A nature roll.
Yeah, I think that. Oh no, animal handling. Sorry, that's
Animal
even better.
handling. Okay.
A 7? Yeah. He kind of like
Okay.
No, I'm gonna be like, listen, hold on.
he starts moving towards Cookie's leg.
I created an unseen servant with my unseen servant spell.
I love that we're using all of our spells
I created
right
an
now.
invisible, mindless, shapeless force on the ground, right in front of the pig, so it looks like it's attached to its foot.
Okay.
And it picks up the knife, and I command it to pull the pig and the dagger towards the rope.
The dagger's in the pig's mouth at the moment.
I command it to take the dagger from the pig's mouth and pull the pig towards the rope.
So now
with
there's
the
just
dagger.
a floating dagger and a pig moving towards the rope.
Oh, you better believe that this looks magical.
Okay.
Yep.
He gets to the rope.
It gets to the rope, and I command it to pick up the pig's leg and hold the dagger like this and cut the rope.
Okay. Do a little
To persuade my servant?
No, you're persuading
Oh,
you're persuading Henglade that this
shopkeeper?
was not you doing magic and that this was the pig.
I see. Let's see here. I think I am proficient in persuasion.
Okay.
A lot, just to save 20 gold.
I got 20.
Yeah, you cuts it, and Henglade's like, "Is that a magic pig you have?
Very special pig.
Does he understand me?"
He might. We don't know.
He like goes and bends down towards Steve Jr. And Steve Jr. like, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. You can have that dagger. That's okay. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Sorry, I didn't understand that you had a magic pig. You should have led with magic pig. I thought it was just a pig."
It's okay. We understand.
He's often
You
underestimated.
went through a tough time and a tough day.
So he gave you those 5 things, and he says, "Thank you guys. You've no idea how much this means to me. Delwar's a good guy. He's gonna understand. His knights can get a little worried and anxious when they can't fulfill their jobs, obviously, but he'll understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We leave.
Cool. You left
I give Isaiah the sun staff
immediately.
immediately.
Poison darts.
Henglade's like, "Wait, I have one more thing to." No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So guys, here's my concern. You know I love Veronica and all, like really into helping out Veronica, but like I also really need. I feel like we've been running all over the place, and I
Just
still
doing things for people.
yeah, and I still haven't gotten the training that I need, and if I don't get started soon, I'm never gonna make it back to my family in time.
Theeva, roll a perception roll.
What's perception for?
17.
Okay. With 17, you notice, or you feel like you've been feeling like you've been being watched for a while, like ever since you left the forest. And as you're like turning to talk to your friends about this, you see in the distance 2 wolves standing at the edge of town, kind of just watching you guys.
It's a bummer I used my speak with animals already.
Yeah, why did you use that?
Well, we were trying to get the knife.
As they notice you noticing them, they turn around and walk away and into the distance.
Did
Oh,
any
that's
of you
good.
guys see the wolves?
No.
No.
What wolves?
Did you see any wolves? You know what
What was?
Oh, boy.
I don't know what you're talking
This is
about.
making me more anxious than I was originally.
Are you going crazy?
Maybe. Who knows? Alright, listen. Guys, this is the last thing I can do. It's been fun and all, traveling with you, but I really need to get up to... I wish I remembered the name of the place. I never remember any of the names of the places.
Are you going crazy? You forget the place?
Are
We
you
were
saying you
talking
don't
about this
remember
earlier
what
today.
anything's called? Because that happened to me. I don't know what anything's called now either.
Never mind. This is the last one before I start my training.
Did you wake up naked too?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Love you guys, but I really have to get started on my training.
Well, maybe this is tied to your training somehow. Maybe you'll find somebody else who can help you.
Hopefully.
I mean, Denethen is the main place. So
Does,
the guy?
does anyone know what Denethen is? Because I don't remember.
Assume it's the main place.
No, it's the guy. It's the leader.
Denethen's the
Lord Denethen.
Lord Denethen.
Oh yeah. What's the name of the place?
Someone do a little history check.
What do I have? A history?
Yeah. See if anyone actually knows what this place is.
What we're doing? Oh, I can do it. I got +3. Oh, I can't do it. Never mind. Somebody else do
You
it.
got a 2?
Yeah, I got 5.
Maybe I remember.
Hey, Zay, you want to help
Steve,
us out
does
here?
Steve know?
Sure. I got a 4.
Okay, with a you know that Denethen's an important place.
Wait, Denethen is a place. We were all
Told you.
so confused.
No. No.
You know the following things. That Denethen is a place that is an important place, and that there is a lord whose name is Delworth.
Oh, come on. See?
But that's
Close.
all you guys know?
Yikes.
Somehow. Like you've been living under rocks for the last decade or so.
Ted, you can't reach back in your memory anywhere?
I literally don't remember anything before I met you guys, so no.
Wait.
I mean, it's probably pretty
So-
deep in
I've
there.
only been to 2 places
So
and
right
some
when-
woods. That's
so-
it.
So right when you met us?
Yep.
Remember, that's all he has.
That's all I remember.
Does anyone know how to get there?
Is it close to nighttime?
No, it's like, wait.
It's been a long day.
No, we went back and we slept, didn't we?
No.
No, you didn't
We
sleep.
went directly to the.
But you spent you basically arrived. Oh no, it was late because that's why there weren't many people at.
Yeah.
So it was late. Yeah.
Alright.
We should.
I'm going to try and convince someone to pull me in my wagon while I sleep in it.
Or
I'm gonna convince Steve. Steve,
No.
I just gave you a sun staff.
Which
This
I
is a
ne-
very valuable weapon that you
I-
almost left
I-
behind.
I never asked for this some.
You're a wizard.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and give the staff to the pig.
Oh my god.
What? The pig can't hold 2 things at once, so it drops the dagger on the ground.
But
No, it's
You
my
took the
dagger. I
dagger.
took the dagger already.
Oh.
yeah,
Wasn't in his mouth anyways.
So now the pig's holding a staff in his mouth?
yeah. Now the pig has the staff.
Okay, I can't use the staff, but it can hold it.
Can I try and teach him how to use the staff?
Ooh. You can spend a long rest trying. Every time you take a long rest, you can spend some time trying to teach the pig to use the staff.
Okay.
But it's not going to be very easy.
I
I
suggest
need
maybe
a target practice. Cookie.
we call it a
give me
night
target practice.
and start our journey tomorrow once we're rested.
I think we gotta hurry up and get there. And Steve, I would like you to drag me in this wagon as I sleep.
No, I already said no.
Can I think I'm going to try and persuade you.
What'd you get?
A 21.
A 21.
Oh man.
Steve, what should we do? Do
Wisdom.
a wisdom on this persuasion.
Let's see. Oh, I got a 9 in my wisdom. My wisdom's 2, so I got 11.
Haha.
Okay. I think going forward, you can't do a roll on someone to persuade them that's in the party. You have to actually persuade them with your words.
Oh man.
But because Nick already rolled, I'll let him
Nice.
persuade you.
That's all that matters.
So Steve, you're now pulling Cookie in a wagon.
And I'm gonna just start bumping.
Okay, so you're being really bumpy with it on purpose.
Because you're doing it, but you're not happy about it.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going though?
Wait, I asked the question earlier. Does anyone know where we're going?
I'm asleep.
You went to sleep?
I'm trying.
Okay.
Bump.
Okay.
Okay, again, I'm going to suggest that we take a rest because we just fought evil stone demons in the forest and start our journey tomorrow with daylight and a
I'm
clear
still
path.
having trouble sleeping. I'd lean up and say, listen, if we want to have any chance, we gotta leave now.
Why?
So we can accomplish everything that we want to do on the next day when I go to sleep.
No. What do you think? What do you think, Steve? Do you think we should rest for the night?
We should take a long rest.
What if the
Ted?
night comes back tomorrow morning? It'll be too late.
Well, then I'll just have to wake you up using Thunderbolt.
Do I remember? Can I try and know how far it is from here to the town, Denethen?
You can do.
We could ask somebody.
I mean, you could literally ask someone, but you can do another history check to see if you at least know
Where?
where it is. You no idea. You're like, I think it's 3 minutes away.
Well, then we should just go.
I have a feeling it's not 3 minutes away.
You're like, we're already here.
Denethen. I see the castle.
Where are we standing right now?
You're standing right in front of the Armor Deluxe.
I'm going to walk away from this madness and go walk over to the inn
Okay.
and walk inside.
Okay. You walk inside. Cookie, Theeva just went inside the inn.
I'm asleep.
Oh, you're actually asleep?
Yeah.
Okay, Ted followed Theeva.
Okay, so I noticed that he's asleep, and I'm gonna dump the wagon.
You're gonna tilt the wagon?
I'm gonna dump it.
Alright, do a Constitution saving throw to see if you wake up. You stay asleep.
Nice.
Okay.
You're just on the side of the road now.
Now I'm gonna start dragging him.
Like,
Hand him to Ted because he's so strong.
Ted's already walking up with Theeva.
I'm gonna yell, Ted!
They're gone. They're out of earshot.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring him as fast as I can to Ted and ask him.
Are you dragging him?
Yes.
Alright, do a strength check to see if you can actually do it quickly.
I feel like you should have advantage. I'm so light. 30 pounds.
Although you are asleep, so you're dead weight.
I'll just lower the difficulty.
20. Perfect.
You got a natural
Perfect
20?
Yes.
Alright, he's not even hitting the ground. You're running so fast. He's like fluttering in the wind. And you get to Ted and you throw him Cookie, and you're like, here, Ted, because you're so strong. And Ted's like, you look like you're having no issue with this, and he hands him back to you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna continue on, like all the way up there, and then I'm.
Alright, so you run the rest of the way to the inn with.
Yep.
Okay, you get to the inn. Do you go inside?
Yep. No, I just stay there and like I sit down, waiting for them.
Great.
Alright, everyone gets to the inn. You're all in the
I'm
inn.
going to try and wake up.
Alright, you can't just try and wake up.
Please.
What happened when I went inside?
My wagon's outside. Just tipped over on the street.
Oh, I'm gonna run back and get it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, alright, so now you're all in the inn with the wagon. You're asleep on the ground.
Goodness gracious.
And Stan and Bland come up and he's like, oh, welcome back!
With these people.
Oh, is he okay?
He's just taking a rest, getting all of his creative juices.
Oh, thank
Restored.
gosh, I was scared.
Yeah.
I'm his biggest fan, you know that, right?
I have heard Stan?
I'm Bland, that's Stan. I
Right.
understand, we look the same.
Sorry, Bland. Bland, do you know how far it is to
What is
Denethen?
Stan's plan?
Yeah.
Plan is Stan.
Denethen, you could probably get there. I'd say it's a day's journey. If you take a regular.
Uh-huh.
If you want to go real quick, you could probably do it 6 hours.
Okay. Do you have room for the night?
Hey, could we get another show?
Most definitely.
That really helped us out last time.
I'm gonna wake up Cookie.
I'm going to stay asleep, I think.
Oh no.
What? Why?
Can I do a Constitution save to see if she wakes me up?
Yeah, how are you waking him up? What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna shake him awake.
Alright, do a strength.
Vigorously.
Do a strength roll for your shake. And you can do a Constitution saving roll on it.
It is 16.
Ah,
You wake up.
I'm pretty frustrated. I
So,
don't know what's going on.
So Cookie.
Welcome back, buddy.
What's going on? Who are you?
Ah, remember me?
You're
Ah!
Remember me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm your biggest fan. Stan Gophers. Oh my gosh. I'm your biggest fan. Bland says, no, I was the biggest fan. Okay, I'm your second biggest fan.
Well, I'll like try and climb onto a table tiredly with my bagpipes.
Oh, wow, I didn't even ask you. You was doing it. That's great. That's why I love this guy. All right, do your performance roll.
Wait, hang on.
Before you do it, Stan and Blair are like, everyone, listen up. Shh. He quiets down the whole place. There's like a bunch of people drinking butterbeer. He's like, all right, everyone, this is the best performer I've seen in my whole life. Everyone quiet down and listen.
You better do something to make this
Well, I got a 9, not a 5.
Okay.
A 9.
I'm also just gonna look and
So,
see if I can help you in any way.
You like blow, and like before it was like just like a beautiful sound of music, and this time it's like.
There's nothing I can
Sorry,
do.
everybody.
And Stan and Bland are like.
Sorry, I just woke up. Let me do my.
Guys, he's just tired.
I'm gonna do my fire breathing routine next.
Okay, that was what you did. That was what you did last time. Yeah.
This is what he did last time. I think he just doesn't know how to play the bagpipes. He's just practicing.
That's the 13.
The 13? Alright. So,
14, sorry.
A 14? So you do this fire breathing. Like last time you like swallowed the whole sword and like spit it back out. This time you like get like halfway down and you're like... yeah.
Still pretty cool.
Ah! And Sam and I are like, it's not what I remember. But there are a few patrons that are like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And they're like, okay,
Really tired.
Just woke up.
that's it. That's okay. Oh,
I really need a place.
that
to
was
stay.
rude of us to have you do that in the first
Tomorrow
place.
morning. Tomorrow
Tomorrow
morning.
morning. Okay.
Do it
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. You guys can still
I'm
sleep
gonna
here.
tell him that he
Thank
just doesn't
you.
know how.
If you're
how
gonna
to play
perform
the
tomorrow
bagpipes.
morning for us, you can stay here for free.
Oh,
We
thank you.
appreciate that. Thank you very much, Stan and Bland.
Of course.
Trust me.
Are you still my biggest fan?
Yes. Oh, I'll never forget the first time I saw you perform.
You'll regret. Still my biggest. You'll regret.
Alright, I'm gonna peace out and go to sleep.
Me too.
Ted's like, I'm not making the same mistake again. I'm going
Wait,
right to bed.
Wait, how do I get a chance to teach the pig?
Okay, so during your long rest, Isaiah, you're gonna roll an animal handling skill test.
Okay.
I'll tell you during your training based on what you roll.
It's a 3. I don't think.
You got a 3?
Yeah. Perfect 3.
Okay, so
Perfect 3.
so you spend about an hour trying to get Steve Jr. to pick up the staff, and like you like put it in his mouth, and he just goes bleh, and it just falls on the ground. You do that for like an hour, and that's all you get.
Okay.
Sleeping.
Okay, you guys sleep. You guys wake up. You were all fully healed before, so you're still fully healed. It's daytime.
And we get all of our spells back.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Do I get all the spells back?
Yep. Everyone gets all their spells back.
So
Alright.
now before he does anything he's gonna do, I'm gonna go ask Stan or Bland for direction or like a map or some sort of directions to.
Well, yeah. As you exit your room, Theeva, Stan's standing there already. He's like, "Is he up?"
I think he's just waking up. He's warming up those fire.
Oh, he's warming up.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
I don't think I've seen him warm up before. Can I see?
He's in his room, but actually, while I have you here,
Okay.
Balthazar?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
No. What was it actually called?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Battlestar?
Oh, come on.
What are you talking about?
The place that we're going.
Oh, Denethen?
Way off. Sorry.
Taking it, you just woke up too.
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy.
So you're telling me you're trying to get to Denethen?
Yes.
You're just gonna leave here.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna take a left. On your left, you're gonna see Ducks and Roses.
Okay.
And on your right, you're gonna see the general store. Keep going. You'll see a fork in the road. Take the left and follow that path. It's just one road that goes right there.
Left.
Left at the fork.
Out of here.
Left out of here. Left at the fork.
We've seen the fork. We went right at it last time.
Oh, great. Wonderful. The fork. Yes. Left.
Is what
the
I
fork.
say because I just woke up and left the room.
You just walk out.
I joined the conversation. And I'm
So excited!
I just woke up. Listen,
he was
I
warming up.
heard you were warming up. She's telling me you were warming up.
No, that's not true at all.
What
But
the-
I really need is some coffee. It's a giant mug of coffee. That'll get me in shape. I'll be ready to
Bland! Bland! Bland runs up the stairs. What? This man needs a coffee before he performs. Oh, okay. He runs back downstairs. Stan just stands there smiling at you. I'm so excited. And then 30 seconds later, Bland comes back up with like a sloshing big mug that's definitely supposed to hold butterbeer, filled with like this black liquid.
Alright, I drank it all.
Okay, it just scalds your throat. Your throat is
Amazing.
just burning, blistering from this. From
That was a
coffee.
really
I
bad
really should
choice.
have checked to see if it was hot.
Especially given what you're supposed to do right now.
Sounds like, wow, that's pretty good. That was really hot coffee. You are talented.
Yes. Let's go downstairs and do this. Get this over with. I've got a great show for you.
Woo! All right, let's go. You go downstairs, and there's like 2 people up. But Stan and Bland are like pull up seats, and they're like, let's do this.
I'm gonna do a flip off of the table. On
Okay.
the floor.
Oh, you're gonna do a flip off the table?
Yeah.
All right.
Acrobatics.
I don't think that's a performance. That's just an acrobatics roll.
I got an 18.
Okay. You flip off the table, and they're like, all right, that's a good start. Good
I'm
start.
gonna backflip back onto the table.
All right, do another acrobatics roll.
14.
Okay. You backflip, and you stumble a little bit, but you catch yourself, and you bow or whatever. And they're like, all right. Yeah, this is great so far.
Ta-da! That's my show.
That's the warm-up.
That's the show.
Where's the fire eating? Where's the bagpipes?
Well, you saw me eat the coffee. That was the fire.
Well,
eating.
these guys didn't. And he points to the two friends.
Just get me another cup of coffee.
That was all the coffee we had. We gave you every drop.
Give me some hot water.
We don't have hot water. We have to go and make a fire, and
Give him
get water from the well
Give
and
him
heat it
water.
up.
Just give me some ice cubes.
Just
Ice.
do the fire.
Fine.
Oh boy.
It's 14.
Okay, that's the same as last time. You get halfway down, and you're gagging a little bit, and you pull it out.
Ta-da! I'll play my bagpipes.
Okay, you're saving it for the bagpipes. I understand. This is all tactical.
While this is happening, I'm just gonna walk out, and I'm just gonna wait out around the corner.
Sure.
I'm out of here.
It's a 7.
Your throat's so burnt up that when you go to make a noise out of the bagpipe, it's just pain, and you go ow!
Ta-da!
Stan and Blan are just hands on their faces, they whisper to their friends, and their friends nod, and they move to leave, and Stan and Blan are is there anything else you can do?
I'm gonna do it.
He's these are really important people.
Alright. I'll do a triple backflip from the table to the bar.
Do acrobatics roll. Is your acrobatics better than your performance?
They're about the same.
Okay.
It's a 21.
Alright, you do it.
Nice.
You make the triple backflip, you land on the bar. And they're
That's all I got.
okay, they sit back down. Alright, you got him. Do one more thing. One more cool thing.
Alright, I'm going to pull a coin from this man's ear.
So-
Who are the important people?
There's a man and a woman.
Alright, I'm going to pull a coin from this man's ear.
Or it's actually a dwarf man and a halfling woman. But yeah, from the dwarf's
I'll do a
ear.
magic trick, yeah.
Okay, do a performance.
So, 13.
The 13.
14. Sorry, 14.
You pull it from his ear, and he's I've seen that before. You got anything else, though? I love magic.
I'm going to pretend to eat it.
Okay, are you not going to do a roll for that?
I don't know what to do.
Keep doing performance rolls.
Alright. 20.
Oh, cool. Well, that's pretty good. Then he turns around and stands every time he's come back from an adventure, he stays here, right?
One time,
Right?
Right.
Alright, we'll stay here. And Stan's God.
Somehow you're procuring us 3 stays with some questionable performances.
I'm so glad you like magic. Jeez, okay. Alright, well, maybe you should leave before you mess up something.
One more thing.
Oh no.
Just please don't break my heart. I was your biggest fan.
I'm just going to play the bagpipes. One more time.
Oh no.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
What? Oh.
And you put your lips to the reed of the bagpipe. And out comes the most beautiful dirge that has ever graced the ears of any who are still in there. Fortunately, Theeva doesn't hear it. She left. But everyone else is brought. You see tears on this man's face. The woman wasn't really paying much attention, but she is rapt. Both Stan and Blan fall to their knees. Just yes. This is the Cooki I know. Ted's clapping, and everyone just gives you a huge standing ovation, round of applause.
Well, thank you. That's all I got.
That is unreal.
I'm sorry. Stan takes you aside. He's I'm sorry I was being a little frustrated. I know you're tired. Thank you for showing us. You're clearly the most talented bard in this entire realm. I'm sorry I doubted you. Bland's like, I never doubted. I'm clearly your biggest fan.
Bland is my biggest fan. It's clear. Just from...
Stan's like, I was weak. I was weak. Well, whenever you need a place to stay, and you want a place to play, you can stay here.
Thank you.
And they, like, give you a little applause again. You're free to go.
Oh boy.
I don't think I'm going to perform for a while. It was a long performance. Sorry, guys.
That was great.
Waiting outside.
We go outside.
Theeva, you missed it.
What?
It was beautiful.
You were beautiful.
I'm amazed that you didn't hear that, considering bagpipes are the loudest instrument ever.
I think they have good insulation. Yeah. Best insulation in the realm. It's what it says on their sign.
It was pretty warm last night.
Well, honestly, I'm glad you pulled that off. I was getting pretty nervous. Shall we go?
Steve, are you playing this game anymore?
Yeah, I think we should go.
Are you gonna play any more music for us? We need some music.
Some background.
We head back up to the fork and we
Take my wagon with me.
go left.
Alright, you take your wagon. Nice.
Mm.
Steve Jr. like kind of hops up into the wagon. Now it's kind of heavy.
I pick up Steve Jr.
Okay.
and I give him to Steve because he's Steve's.
Okay, Steve Jr. weighs as much as you, so you gotta roll strength for that.
Oh boy. Steve's getting pretty heavy.
Okay, you pick him up and give him to Steve. Steve, do you hold Steve Jr.? Okay, you're just holding Steve Jr. Nice. Okay, so you can
Onward.
You go onward.
I go onward.
How are you going? Who's
Left
in
of
front?
fork.
Who's in front? Who's behind, etc.
I'm behind with my wagon.
Well, I'm just like marching away.
Okay, I'm in the middle.
I'll be up
In the
front.
middle. All right, Ted's
you know
up front with
you know what?
Theeva.
I'm going in front of Theeva, and I just go. So where are we going?
Uh-huh.
Are we just going around blue?
Yeah. Are you sure you want to be the leader up there, Steve?
Yeah.
We're going up left of the fork.
Okay, I'm going left to the fork
Okay, so you're heading towards Denethen
as fast as I can.
as fast as you can. So you're running.
And I roll a d20.
You can see how fast you're going. Sure. That's a dexterity or no athletics.
Okay, got a 5.
Oh, I
Five?
can see it on the app.
So you're ready yourself like you're Sonic the Hedgehog or something, and then you start running, and it's just as fast as everyone else is walking. Yeah, and Ted's like, you're making a lot of moves for this speed, but I like it. I like your
I
enthusiasm.
see what Steve's doing, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna trip him. I'm
Okay.
gonna trip him.
You go to shake him.
I see his foot go
I think you're gonna try and trip him like stealthily. So do a sleight of hand check. In this case, it'll be a sleight
I'm
of.
gonna do a stealth check.
This will be a sleight of foot check.
13 or 14.
14. Do a perception check to see if you notice.
Do a perception check to see if I notice. I got a 9.
You don't. So he trips you, and you
Okay.
fall.
So I get up and I go and grab Cookie's ear and I fucking grasp him.
I let him do it.
You let him do it. All right, roll your d8.
Got a 4.
Okay, you deal 4 damage.
I'm down to 6 health.
Ted's like, guys, we just started. We literally just started.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on running as fast as I can.
I'm gonna say, hey Steve, your mama's so scaly.
Okay, so I'm gonna go run as fast as I can.
She might as well be a.
Okay, I got a
Scale.
19. Okay.
Okay, so he just takes off running away from your joke. Or insult. And he's just like pretty far ahead of you guys. I guess you guys go like this for a while. I guess Steve, you like return back every now and then and like be like bye and then run up ahead again. You get to you see in the distance this giant bird flying in circles, and as you get a little closer, you see that on the ground, like in the middle of the path, is a dead elephant.
Oh.
What do you guys do?
How far away are we from the elephant right now?
You're like a few hundred feet away still. It's pretty far away.
I'm going to see if there's a saddle on the elephant.
There's no saddle.
I'm going to see if there's evidence of how the elephant was killed.
You can't see that from this distance.
Alright, I'm going to get closer.
Okay, how much closer do you get?
I'm gonna
Close
get,
enough to see if there's anything that killed the elephant.
Okay, so as you get up closer to it, what's your AC?
11.
Okay, an arrow flies like right in front of your face, like and hits the ground. What do you guys do now?
I'm going to draw my weapon.
I look around to see if
Draw
there's
my
a place to find cover.
I'm going to do a perception check to see where the arrow came from.
Okay, both of you do a perception check. You have
No idea.
You have no idea where this arrow came from.
17.
You realize the
17.
best place for cover is probably the elephant itself.
Okay. Who's standing next to me? Who am I around?
Did you go up? You probably haven't gone up with Cookie yet, or did you?
I was walking at the front until he ran up ahead, and that was where I was.
Would you have gone with Cookie to check out the elephant?
Oh, I probably wouldn't have run up if you ran up.
He didn't.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think you guys are all in the same area.
Well, whoever's standing next to me, I just grab hands and we jump behind the elephant.
Okay, before you can do that,
Oh no.
another arrow flies pretty far away from you, and hits the other side of hits the elephant.
Oh, no.
So now there's an arrow sticking out from the elephant.
I'm gonna try and figure out where that arrow came from.
All right, you can do another perception check on that arrow.
I was looking a little closer this time, I think. Got an 18.
Okay. You can't see anyone shooting this arrow, but you do see to the right on your path is this hill, and it looks like the arrows are coming from that hill area. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna shout, "We mean no harm. We come in peace."
This arrow hits Ted right in the shoulder.
I didn't get people behind the elephant.
4 damage.
We could go inside the elephant.
So I'm gonna see if I can figure out.
Is it just bones?
I'm going to see if I can figure out
the Revenant.
who is shooting the things.
You can.
Nick just did that, though.
Nick rolled a pretty high number, but you can try again if you want.
Okay, I'll do it.
Did you get an 18?
Oh, then that means I'd need a 19 or perfect 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Worth a shot.
While he's looking, I am going to try to get as many people. Whoever's next to me, I just grab them and try to pull them behind the elephant.
Okay.
I got 10.
Ted and
Who did you grab?
Ted and Cookie, I guess.
Yeah, you're not sure where the arrow is coming from, Steve. But
5.
what was that for?
Oh, I just rolled it. I assumed you were going to ask me to roll.
I know, you just moved behind the elephant, but
Wonderful.
Steve hasn't yet.
Okay, I'm following her.
And what's your AC?
It's probably 10.
What is this music?
This is Anvil.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Pretty good.
Like it.
AC is your armor class.
Well, this is okay. 12.
12. So you get, as you're following them, you get hit in the elbow with this arrow.
Ouch.
Didn't feel very good.
Funny bone.
Yeah. And it dealt 4 damage to you.
Laugh it off.
So, this should be at 18.
You're now behind this elephant. There are still, obviously, arrows coming, and there's still a bird above you. Nothing's changed other than you're behind this elephant.
I'm going to use my dagger to cut the stomach of the elephant open and then crawl into it.
Okay, just so you know, every time you use your dagger, it uses some poison, and you get 10 slashes before it runs out of poison.
Alright, I'll do it in 1 slash.
I have a great sword.
Yeah, why don't you just have someone else do it?
Oh, yeah. Theeva, can you please.
Why are we going inside the elephant?
Because protection.
The Reverend? I haven't heard of
the
this.
Revenant? The
Revenant?
movie with, where, not Robert.
I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think this was originally a Star Wars reference that the Revenant stole from.
Is this a true story?
Based on a true story. I don't know if this guy actually crawled into a horse.
It's a bear.
Bear.
Have you seen
Oh,
Bear?
is this the one where he's trapped by himself and he has to
maybe
cut
it
off his
was a
arm?
horse.
I'm pretty sure it's a horse.
Yeah.
The bear's the thing that mauls
He's
him.
trying to survive.
Oh, not his arm. I don't think he cuts off his
No,
arm.
that's
I think he just almost
127
dies.
hours.
Oh,
He
jeez.
gets buried.
Alright,
Anyway.
whatever. I'm just gonna accept it.
You're gonna cut this
I'll
thing
just
open?
put this right here.
I guess so. I don't know if this is the best use of our time and energy, though.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. I guess if you want to cut it open with your sword, you can just do it. You don't have to roll for it.
Okay, I'm
It's a
just
sword and
gonna
it's an
cut it
elephant's
open
skin.
for you while I'm deciding it.
Alright, I crawl in.
You can't crawl in because it's just guts everywhere. There's too many guts, and they're kind of spilling out, but not really, and there's blood everywhere pulling by your feet. It smells horrible. It's really, really pungent. So now while you're in this area, you're gonna have disadvantage in all your throws. Here, give me this
Really?
die.
Last time I listened to you,
Really?
Cookie,
I saw it in the movie. It seemed like a good idea.
I pull out my crossbow.
Okay, another arrow whizzes by you guys, in front of the elephant, and hits the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and start firing back in the direction that Cookie saw.
Okay, so you're firing randomly at this hill.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay, go ahead and you gotta roll disadvantage, but roll a ranged attack.
I don't know if I should be the one to do that.
Okay.
I'm disadvantaged
wait,
plus
what are you trying
minus
to
3.
do? What are you
And
trying
we
to do?
don't even know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
What are you trying to do?
I think
I
might
changed my
just-
mind. We're not gonna.
What were you trying to
I was
do?
gonna shoot an arrow,
Oh.
but it doesn't make sense.
I'm going to put on my golden helmet And then I'm going to make a break for it towards the hill.
Okay, go ahead. Remember, the golden helmet doesn't help you whatsoever with your AC. It just looks cool.
Oh, I'm going to make a break for it, even with the golden helmet anyways.
Alright, you're running towards the hill. It's like a solid 150
The golden
feet
helmet
away.
doesn't help?
No, it just looks
made
cool.
out of gold.
And it's made out of gold. As you're running, you get hit immediately with an arrow.
Ouch.
And it deals 3 damage.
Oh boy, I'm dying. I'm at 3 health already.
Oh, I could. What if
So
I...
you've like cut the distance in like a third. You still got like 2/3 of the way to go.
Keep going, but listen.
Okay.
He was going to do something.
I'm gonna transform into a giant badger.
Okay, you transform into a giant badger.
And I am going to take off under the surrounding vegetation up towards the hill.
Okay, so you're like in cover.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your AC?
As the badger?
It doesn't matter. So this arrow, like another arrow whizzes by and hits like near the elephant, and that's that.
Okay. So I am under the assumption that they don't know that I have just turned into a badger.
Okay, Steve, are you doing anything, or are you just hanging out with the guts? Steve Jr. starts licking the blood a little bit. It's like,
Does that make him stronger or at a disadvantage?
nope.
Okay.
He's actually not affected by the bad smell. Also, his rolls are fine.
Because of his fart.
Yeah, he's used to the smell.
I'm going to continue to make a break for the hill.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a perception check to see if I can see anything more.
Go ahead.
14.
You actually notice there's one more arrow, and it doesn't hit anybody, but you notice they're all like going for towards the elephant. This one doesn't come close to you at all. Like, you charging for the hill doesn't seem to change the trajectory of this arrow at all.
Okay.
I'm just making my way up the hill, getting as close as possible without being noticed,
Okay.
to see where this is coming from and who it is.
You guys can crest the hill now
Okay.
without any more danger.
Alright.
You crest the hill, one halfling and one badger, and you see a guy there taking arrows out and aiming up, letting them fire in the direction of the elephant and bird. He doesn't even notice you guys.
Weird.
Hey!
You're not there.
You didn't make a break for it.
Hey! I say.
Oh, you say hey?
Hey!
He's like about to fire an arrow at this point. He like gets scared and it just like flies off to the right. And he's like, ah! What?
Okay, I'm gonna figure out that they've left and I'm gonna.
You're gonna come too?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like
as fast as I
like,
can.
ah, what? Whoa, hello, what's up?
Oh, you almost murdered me by accident, I think.
What are you talking about?
You
Oh,
still-
over there, I got hit by several arrows.
Oh no! Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, there's people there. Well, why would there be people near this dead elephant? I don't know. Well,
It
anyway,
was a trap.
Because it's a dead elephant.
I've been trying to get this ivory off this elephant, but I'm pretty afraid of this bird, so I'm trying to shoot it down.
Are you Lord Delphin?
No, my name is what is my name? My name is Knob.
Okay.
My name's Knob, and I don't have the money I need for taxes this month, so I've been trying to get a little bit extra.
What
And
is wrong with taxes?
Ivory, man, if I could get these tusks, I'd be set for a while.
Well,
We need to kill the taxes.
Were you the one who killed the elephant?
No, I just saw the elephant on the ground. I haven't been closer than this. I'm pretty afraid of that bird.
I'm
That's
gonna
a little
transform back into my normal.
Morally.
Right?
Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry.
What was that?
I'm glad you didn't kill the elephant, though. That makes me happy to hear.
You're
Yeah.
a badger!
And a druid.
Oh my god.
He's also a dragon.
Oh, this is too much for me. You guys can have the elephant. I don't need
No.
it.
No,
It's
you
fine.
don't need the elephant.
You
It's
don't
yours.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get the elephant with the bird. The bird will attack me.
I'm going to try and fire an arrow at the bird.
Alright, go ahead.
The bird's gonna attack you? How do you know? Have you tried?
Yeah, I mean, as I'm firing it, I say, well, we were just there and the bird didn't do anything to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You think I can just go up?
It's a little smelly.
He goes and looks over the hill, and that bird is on the elephant now, like eating its insides that are now spilling
Wait,
out.
is the pig with me?
Yeah, the pig came
Okay.
with you. Oh, the bird is literally on the elephant? I can't do that. That's...
Are you afraid of birds?
Well, now that they're.
No, it's a giant bird. Look how big it is. It's like 3 times my size. So just
Well-
pick me up and bring me to its nest
Well,
and
why
bring me
weren't-
to its
Why weren't
babies
you
and...
scared of?
He's afraid of birds.
Why weren't you scared of the beaver? The gigantic beaver.
Badger.
That was badger.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I
Looks like-
didn't really notice that there was a badger there until it turned into a person. A dragon.
A druid.
Badger turned into a dragon.
Dragonborn. I'm not just a dragon.
Oh my
Hey, Steve.
gosh.
Why don't you play my bagpipes to intimidate that bird?
Okay, I will.
Alright.
Do an intimidation check. Actually, no, that's not gonna be it. You do a performance check.
Yeah, see if you can even
Yeah.
make a sound.
A 19.
Okay. You're able to blow this bagpipe pretty loud, and the bird hears you and flies back up into the air and starts circling again. Gets kind of startled.
So we were down there and it didn't attack us.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I'm not.
How about we just bring the elephant?
I'm not messing with this bird. I couldn't get it, so it's fine. I'll figure something else
How
out.
about
I don't even know who you guys are. This is a weird situation. I feel bad for shooting you with arrows.
OG?
You can just
How
have the
about we
elephant.
just bring the elephant to him?
Well, that would take a lot of effort and it'd be really smelly.
I just realized I forgot my wagon by the elephant.
Well, why don't you
I
get
was
the
making a
tusks while
break
you're
for
at
it.
it?
I'll just go get the wagon real quick and bring those tusks to you.
Okay.
I'll go back.
We forgot the
While
over.
you're doing
that,
we
I'm gonna
forgot
talk
the
to this
over.
guy.
Okay, over.
When you go back, alright, you can talk, but when you go back, the giant vulture sees you and tries to pick you up.
Oh god! I'm
Okay.
so small, it's gonna be so
So
easy.
do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
12.
He gets you.
No, I'm gonna try to wriggle free.
You're in his talons,
Wait,
and
do you have
it's flying
use your
away.
po-
I'm gonna try and
Look
stab
at
him
Nick,
with
I
Wait,
my
use my
dagger.
blowgun.
Use
Yeah, quick.
I'm gonna try and
Alright,
stab him too.
So you use your blowgun, do a dexterity roll for a ranged weapon
So I was
attack.
like, well, I told you.
Let's see. That's a 21.
21?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the giant vulture, and
How high in the air did
Wait,
the giant vulture?
we need to keep track of my darts, too.
you're like 20 feet in the air at this point.
How many darts have you
That's not
shot?
too bad.
This is
So here's
1d4
what you can
damage.
do, Isaiah.
So 1.
Nice. So you got him once with this dart, and
Now
it
we-
doesn't like it, so it drops Steve. Steve, do a Constitution
He's
saving
Cookie.
That's
throw.
Cookie.
Or sorry, Cookie.
Okay.
Okay, you land.
That's amazing. That was 20 feet.
Cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, you did a good roll.
Alright,
Isn't
well,
thunder
I continue
super
with
effective
my
against cats?
cutting of the
Okay,
ivory tusks.
it's gonna take a decent amount of time to get these tusks off. Meanwhile, this bird like shrugs off the dart and dives for you again.
Alright, I'll try and stab it while it's...
Okay, so you're not even gonna try and dodge out of the way?
No, this time we're gonna try and cut it. Stab it. I'm trying to stab it.
Okay, do a strength roll.
13.
13. Okay, you stab it. Do a damage.
6.
Nice.
Oh dang. So yeah, it was like and it flies back up in the air and starts circling again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is
now,
powerful,
Now I'm
vulture.
gonna take my time and use my ice beam.
Okay, you're gonna use ice beam on it? Sure. And you're gonna start cutting off these tusks?
Yeah. With
So
my...
wait, how far is he away?
It's gonna take you a while. I
How
don't know what
far
you
is
have.
he away?
He's like 100 feet
Should've taken my
away.
sword before you went down.
My ice beam will
I have nothing.
reach him.
Oh, okay. You can move closer and shoot your ice
Okay,
beam.
I'll.
I'm gonna
40
come back
feet
to this
closer and shoot my ice
conversation.
beam.
Alright.
So 40 feet closer and ice beam.
Okay.
I'm gonna just try and tear it off with my bare hands. I don't have anything to...
do your roll for the ice beam and do a roll for strength to see if you can tear off a tusk with your bare hands.
I see Cookie trying to tear a tusk off an elephant with his bare
Smells
hands.
so bad.
Oh, also you have disadvantage. I forgot about that. You should have disadvantage on the other rolls.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
disadvantage.
You clearly cannot do it.
And I
Okay, 4.
4? You miss.
Okay.
and I say, excuse me, we'll continue this conversation in a moment, and I head down
This is why I wasn't doing this.
to help Cookie. And I'm gonna take out my great sword and try to chop off.
Okay. Well, you're
The
kind
tusk,
of you're a
but-
little bit far away from this, so before you can, the bird swoops down again at Cookie.
Bird's still alive.
Or wait, you gotta do a dexterity saving throw, or like a strength saving throw to try and get it with the dagger.
I'm going to try and jump into the elephant's stomach again.
There's literally no room for you.
Oh.
It's full of guts. Okay. Which one did you do?
Dive out of the way.
Okay, you dive out of the way. This bird's like, he like flies back up and circles again.
Okay, so I'm gonna like jump into ready position and do this and do ice beam. But
Okay.
on the tusks of the elephant.
On the tusk.
Wait, why the tusks?
Not the tusk.
Not the tusks!
Don't do the tusk. I caught him before
but
he does
then-
the
What is he
tusk.
doing? I'm right by him.
You guys will
Get the bird!
You guys will just be able to cut it off easier.
No, they'll break.
Tusks will break.
They'll explode.
Right, but he needs the tusks.
Okay, fine, the birds.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, shoot at the bird. Thieva, are you doing anything, or are you still getting closer?
I was told before I could do anything, he got attacked, and that was where I got left off. My plan was to get down there and
So, I
cut
got a
off the
perfect
tusks.
20 and a 2.
Why are you rolling? You don't need to roll disadvantage.
Oh, well,
What was your
20.
first one?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think he did the
You know,
roll
I'm
the
gonna,
both
I'm
of
gonna,
them.
I'm gonna look right here. 2.
2 was your first one. Bummer. Well, you don't hit it.
I had to finish on 8. Okay, I'm gonna do my little dance again.
Well, you can do that your next turn.
we have turns?
Ted's running with you, Thieva. You're
That's
both running.
Great news. Have we gotten to the tusks yet?
No.
I shot.
Still running?
Help!
How long? It took him so quick to get down there. How come we're taking forever?
Well, like, nothing
wasn't- we
happened.
weren't engaged
Yeah,
in battle
nothing
yet.
happened in between when he's left and when he got there.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So it's like a third of the distance every time you run. So you're like 2/3 of the way there now.
Great.
The bird swoops again.
I'm gonna try and intimidate it.
What?
My voice.
You're just gonna yell at it?
Wait, do I
Alright,
still
go ahead
have,
and roll
do I
an
still
What
have
do you,
the bagpipes?
what do you say to it?
Yeah, I guess
Can't
he left
understand
his
me.
bagpipes there. Yeah.
Just
But what do
gonna
you
be
yell
like,
at?
Oh, then I don't.
That's an
7.
Give me a sec. Oh, not very good. 10.
It grabs you. You're getting pulled back up into the air.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do my little dance again,
Mhm.
and then ice beam.
A 12. You hit it. What does it do? Roll damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. So the vulture drops you again. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
How far up am I?
You're 20 feet again.
Alright. 12.
Okay. I forget what you got last time. It was pretty high. It's 18. This time you take 1d6 damage.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna die.
6.
I just died. I didn't know that would happen.
Did we get there yet?
Yeah. This time, now you get there.
Stabilize him.
Alright, dude. Medicine check.
I'm dead. Don't stabilize me, just let me die.
No.
Okay,
Oh, I probably shouldn't be the one doing this. I've got -2.
okay, I'll do it.
Hey, Ted, you're not there.
You're not there.
Ted,
You're
you
far
want to
away.
stabilize him while I get these stupid tusks and we can be done with this?
I don't know how to do that very well.
Okay, I'll do
Okay,
it.
well-
You get the tusks, I'll stabilize him.
Ted tries to stabilize him anyway. He's successful.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you said you didn't know how to do this very well, Ted.
Yeah, I thought so, but I don't remember many things. For now, you're stabilized but unconscious. Knob, you can't see him, but he's going like...
Who is?
This is why I didn't do that! Knob.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna say, how about you stop screaming?
Where's Steve Jr. at?
Steve Jr.'s hanging out with
Okay.
Steve,
Yeah,
yeah.
Steve
Okay,
Jr.'s
so now I'm gonna
hasn't been very active after he got
Go
the
up to,
dagger.
go up to what?
There's Knob.
Yeah, nod.
Knob.
Like door.
Knobb is his
Okay.
name.
Okay, that's the word name.
Knob the dwarf.
Doorknob.
Dwarf.
Go to Knob, and I'm gonna say, why don't you just be a little bit nicer? I mean, we defeated the bird, I hope, and...
The bird's still flying around! You just killed your friend!
My friend is breathing! Can you not see him breathing?
I can't, we're standing 100 feet away!
So I'm gonna grab my finger, and I'm gonna use my light cantrip on it. I'm gonna, like, move it in front of his eyes like a little shiny thing. Trying to hypnotize
You trying to hypnotize him? That's funny. Do a spell check. Do like a spell
Oh
roll.
my gosh.
Wisdom roll. Plus proficiency.
Wisdom. Okay, am I proficient?
It's like a improvised spell.
Oh, 20.
You got a total of 20?
Yeah.
You hypnotized him. You like didn't really do this before and you didn't know how to do it, but you were able to get him, so he's hypnotized.
No, I'm saying the bird is dead, and another bird is coming.
Bird is dead. There's another one coming. Oh gosh, there's another bird
Wait,
coming.
I thought you were calming him down. What's happening?
But it's almost dead.
That one's almost
He's
dead.
limping.
He's running.
What?
Yes.
Limping? Oh god, now I'm confused and scared. All right, now it's your guys' turn. You're unconscious, Thieva. You're up.
Okay, I'm going to, how's this bird looking?
The bird's like a little tattered.
Is it limping?
It's flying in a circle at the moment. It's not diving down because there's so many of you.
Great, then I'm just gonna go at the tusks. If it's staying where it is, gonna try to get these tusks off and be done with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my great sword.
Great.
Okay, you do that.
I do that? Just
Yeah,
with it.
it's pretty easy with the sword.
Great.
There's like a big lump of elephant guts on the end of it. It's pretty gross.
It's unfortunate, and I feel really sad on the inside. I just want everyone to know that.
So you got one tusk. You get both?
Yeah.
You do both? You did both. Okay.
I say, Ted, grab Cookie and let's get out of here.
Yep, Ted just slings him over his shoulder.
Okay, so
No.
so
Well,
But don't forget his wagon.
You're unconscious, so you don't
I
say
said
that.
I said that. We just happened to say it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget his wagon.
Ted's like, alright, I'll carry everything. That's fine.
I've got 2 elephant tusks.
We'll put him in the wagon.
Wagon. I put him in the wagon and grab the wagon.
Okay, now the wagon's really gross.
can I do my turn now? Can I do my turn now? Like
It's the
hypnotizing?
bird's turn, probably.
The bird doesn't. Well, as soon as you guys get far enough away, the bird dives back down and starts eating the elephant again.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to.
It's super
I'm
gross.
still trying to hypnotize him. We got your elephant tusks,
We have like
I
5
have
minutes.
my elephant tusks.
and now our friend is alive.
Your
I
friend
just used
is
my
alive.
sleep spell on him.
You used a sleep spell on him.
When I snap my fingers, everything that I told you will be real.
Okay. Wow, I went from believing that to still believing that.
Is he awake? Did he wake up out of his...
Okay, and then you guys get there, and he's like, thought I already had these tusks.
No, I said we would bring them to you. We would bring
Check
them
the transcript.
So it's like, these are really gross. Can you clean them off?
No, absolutely not. We got you your tusks. And we have to continue.
Alright, I'm dead.
You're not
Your friend
dead.
looks pretty dead.
Oh, like you know, he's.
Well,
I just used my sleep spell.
alright, I'm pretty grateful to you guys for this. I don't have much money to give you, obviously, but I do have something for your friend.
Who's your friend?
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a healing potion, and he gives it to you. And he's like, I've been carrying this around just in case something weird happened on this journey, and yeah, I guess this is it, so here you go. This is the weird thing.
I'm gonna take it.
Can I take this wagon, too? Is this for me?
Oh,
Is that I'm gonna carry this back to town?
No.
Well,
He uses it.
I'm just gonna carry 2 giant tusks by myself? You're not
Isn't that
gonna...
what you were planning on doing?
What do you need this wagon for, otherwise?
For him.
I mean, we're gonna have to drag him along since he's asleep for a little while, you know?
We always carry this wagon.
I'm sure the potion will wake him right up, and I can take the wagon?
But this is his wagon.
Alright, wake him up. I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Well,
I
what are
didn't
my
learn
options
that.
for waking
I
up
didn't learn
without
the wake
using the
up
potion?
spell.
There are
Because I
none.
want to save that.
I didn't
Waiting
learn.
8 hours.
I didn't
Not
learn.
using the potion
Oh,
or
great,
waiting
fine.
8 hours, yeah.
So I give him the potion.
I wake up. What happens? How am I okay?
Long story, but you should probably let the guy know that this is
Well,
your
how am I
wagon.
okay? What happens?
He wants your wagon.
Hey, Steve, how did I get woken up? How am I okay?
The healing potion.
We got a healing
You get
potion?
2d4 plus 2.
What?
He's like, alright, well, thanks, guys, and he starts going away.
Whoa, hold on. What's this guy doing with my wagon?
You guys told me I could have a bar! He starts running.
I
Okay,
run after him.
I run
I use my bow and I try and shoot his foot.
Oh my god!
Okay, you roll a dexterity roll.
13.
13, you miss him.
Okay,
He
so
keeps running.
I'm gonna run after him as fast as I can, and
Oh, I'm
is
gonna
he-
use my.
he should be at a disadvantage because of the wagon.
I have a spell that can make you go faster, Isaiah.
Okay,
I'm
No,
gonna
long
use it.
strider.
Yeah, I'll give him long strider.
I got a 17.
I'm gonna go sit over here and let you guys deal with this on your own.
I got 17.
What were you rolling for? Like tackling him or something?
Hey.
For going fast.
Oh, he gave you long strider. You were already able to catch up.
Oh, now I grabbed the wagon and go as fast as I can back.
You grab if you're trying to grab the wagon from him, you gotta do a strength contest.
Well, that's my 17. I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, you do it. You grab the wagon from him, and you run back with the tusk still in the wagon.
Wait, I noticed and I hand the tusk.
You go back to him?
You go back to him with the wagon.
Yeah, and I hand him the tusk. And then I leave.
He tries to snatch the wagon back from you. Do a strength check.
Okay. 10.
He grabs
What's
it
your
back.
strength modifier?
1, so 11.
He grabs it back and he starts running again.
Okay, I'm running
I'm
after.
gonna try and fire an arrow at his foot.
Do a dexterity roll.
I
16.
You get him. You don't get him in the foot though. You get him in like the shoulder. He's like, "Ow!" But he keeps running.
Okay, so I'm gonna run.
I guess I gotta do
I'm gonna
hit points for that. Roll your hit points.
I'm gonna run after him. I got 7, and I'm gonna rip the arrow out of him.
You got a 7.
Because I know that really hurts.
I won't damage him anymore though. It'll just hurt.
Yeah, but he'll like slow down.
With the 7, you can't do it. You like try and grab for it, but you miss.
Okay,
damage
so now I'm gonna try and grab the wagon with the tusks.
6.
I'm gonna grab the tusks
6?
and
Oh,
throw it
shoot.
down. I'm gonna grab the tusks, throw them on the ground, and grab the wagon. And run
If you're
back.
gonna try and grab the tusk, that's a dexterity roll as well.
Okay, so 11.
You're not able to grab the tusk out of the moving wagon.
Okay, try and get the wagon
He's like,
and grab onto him.
okay, you like try and tackle him.
No, I tried. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I got 10.
You got a 10? Okay. He's gonna do a little strength contest. Yeah, you tackle him to the ground.
And I'm gonna get ready my shocking grasp. And I'm gonna tell him if he moves.
Alright, I'm sorry. You can take the wagon back. I'll figure out something else. Oh god, this day's so weird and
Okay, so I'm gonna ask him where he needs to take them.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna catch up. Can I catch up?
Yeah.
Do you have another healing potion?
No,
I think you owe me. You owe us.
That's all I brought.
Then give me your arm.
My arm?
Okay, with my shocking grasp that I have, I'm gonna aim it at Cookie, and I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can have the wagon. I'll take the tusk.
Wait, I'm gonna ask
Is it?
Knob. I'm gonna ask Knob.
What can you do for us now? You've killed me.
Shut up! I'm gonna ask Knob.
You've stolen my
Shut up!
favorite thing.
I'm gonna ask Knob if
He starts crying.
I'm
He's
gonna-
like, I just want to help my family.
Okay, I'm gonna go and shocking grasp Cookie.
Well, hang on. Maybe there's something we can do.
You know what? I'll use my.
Where are
ice
you
cream.
going?
I'm going back to Quagstone.
How far is
Oh,
that? away?
Quagstone? Never mind. You're on your own. We're going to Denethen.
Why are you going there?
To save our friends.
Who's your friend?
What's his name? His brother. You know, the armor guy?
Henglaive?
Yeah, his brother.
His brother.
He went to jail.
His brother went to jail? He has
Yeah,
so many brothers. He has like
His-
100
His
different brothers.
assistant.
His assistant brother.
Oh, that's not his brother. That's just an assistant. Do you even know this guy?
Yeah. He just.
No, we're
he's
just
too,
doing something really
he's
nice
just-
for him. We don't know
he's-
him very well.
Yeah.
Oh, you
sure.
guys are nice because it doesn't really seem like it. He's bleeding everywhere, like out of his arm.
I'll try and.
Wouldn't even let me use your empty wagon.
We need that.
You got killed, then you got resurrected.
I'm gonna.
All right, listen. I'm really
Wait,
sorry.
what?
No, it's
Wait,
okay.
does he not believe
You
my
can-
hypnosis anymore?
You can borrow my wagon as long as you promise to give it back.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
say,
okay. You can
I'm
keep
gonna-
the wagon.
Okay, so I'm gonna just.
I'm
stuff,
sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know if
stuff
I'm ever
Cookie,
gonna see you again.
I'm really
I'm gonna
sorry.
stuff Cookie in the wagon and run back
I'm really sorry about your shoulder.
as fast as I can.
I was aiming for your foot.
It's been pretty hard to carry these with a bum shoulder now. Do you have anything I can carry these in, like a backpack or something? I don't know.
There's an empty backpack back there.
What?
Pee-Pee Pants has them. Our
Ted.
friend, Ted.
Ted's there. He's like, I have a backpack. It's full of my stuff, like all my stuff, like everything I own.
Oh,
You want me to just carry it around in my arms?
no.
Okay, again, I'm trying to stuff Cookie into the wagon.
Okay, you try and push him under the wagon. Do a strength check contest, I guess.
7. Which that would be a 8. 8.
So you fail.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Ted's like, I have an idea. He takes out a bunch of rope, cuts some of it off with his axe, and he like ties it into a few knots and takes off his shirt and like puts it inside this like net and ties it into these knots, and he says, here, carry it in this. And he's like, yeah, that'll help. I can sling it over my good shoulder. Okay, thanks. And he
Again, I'm trying to stuff Cookie into
Wait, you're
the
from
wagon.
Quagstone?
yeah,
Who are you?
my name's Knob.
Are you the shopkeeper by chance?
What shopkeeper?
Who are you?
I'm a miner.
You're a miner.
Yeah, but
You're just a kid?
no, I'm an adult.
Oh, that was a joke.
That was a joke? Oh. I didn't realize you guys were capable of jokes. I just thought you shot people all the time.
Okay, so I'm trying to grab Cookie and stuff him in the wagon. I roll an 18,
Go ahead. Alright, you
Pretty
get
hot.
pushed into
Hot
the
number.
wagon.
and then I'm running as fast as I can to Theeva.
Okay, bye.
Theeva's down the hill, right?
Yeah.
So, do I just, like, roll down the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dangerously. Do a dexterity saving throw.
15.
You careen down the hill and Thieva has to jump out of the way. and Knob's gone. He walked away the other direction.
Got away. He definitely knew something.
Okay, now I'm gonna tip the wagon over once again.
We should have killed him.
I'm gonna throw the wagon up in the air and then catch it. But I'm gonna move it out of the way when Cookie comes down.
Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I think we can start next time. What would you guys do now? Would you try and make would you try and rest, or would you try and make the rest of the way to Denethen? It's still daylight,
Rest.
so you just got beat up a little bit.
Long rest. Let's just do a long rest. Sleep the
I got a
whole.
lot of health back, so we could probably go to Denethen.
What do you mean?
I got almost all my health back.
It's daylight, so if you took a long rest, it would be in the middle of the night when you woke up.
Oh, well, why can't you sleep in the night?
Because you already had slept. You can't double sleep.
Oh, I guess we'll do a short rest.
And there's also a really smelly elephant and a vulture right next to you.
Oh, it's a vulture?
Giant vulture.
Why couldn't we just use the badger to counter the vulture? They're both giant.
It's up to you guys.
Short rest.
Denethen.
Short rest.
You guys gotta figure it out somehow. I know
It's
Theeva's
up to
not
you.
here, so.
It's up to you.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 2.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 2.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'll just rock, paper, scissors.
odds or evens?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Odds or evens. Roll all the dice, and if the answer is odd, you win, and if it's
Why don't you
even,
just roll one?
no.
Okay.
You just sum them up.
Do you want odds or evens?
Okay, that's one.
It's up. It's an odd number. So you guys head to Denethen?
We go to Denethen.
Okay. Till next time.